You say bonsoir to say good night. You say bonsoir. And to say, like, j'espère que vous allez bien. J'espère que vous allez bien means that I hope you're doing well. J'espère que vous allez bien. Je vais manger des haricots. So that means I'm going to eat some beans. Did I say that right? I'm going to eat some beans. Je vais manger des haricots. J'aime toujours voir si que je vois, que je dis, que je le dis bien. Je vais voir si je l'ai dit bien. OK. Bonsoir, 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 comment ça va? Oh oui, je l'ai dit bien. So, je vais manger des haricots. Je vais manger des haricots. So that means I'm going to eat some beans in French. Je vais manger des haricots et je vais manger, how you say that? It's escalope, escalope de dinde. Yeah, escalope, escalope de dinde. So that means, what does that mean, y'all? De dinde. It means, so this, like some fillets, but like fillets, this turkey fillets. So technically, there would be a thin slice of meat, which would be escalope de dinde, which is turkey. So I could say je vais manger un escalope de dinde. Okay, so je vais manger des haricots et et un escalope de dinde. So that's what I'm going to eat. Et je viens de prendre ça en français il y a, je crois que 2 mois. Like, j'apprends quelque chose chaque jour. So yeah. So it's like a turkey cutlet. So you would say escalope de dinde. Escalope de dinde. Yeah. Merci d'être là. Qui est là-bas? Qui est là-bas aujourd'hui? Qui est ce soir? Comme ça va? So yeah, j'essaie de pratiquer tous les jours le français. Abonne-toi si tu n'es pas encore abonné. Merci d'être là. Je vois une personne ici. Tu viens d'où? Tu viens d'où? So that's how I would say, where are you from? So we doing real talk and we doing French at the same time. So on va faire les deux choses. On va parler un peu de français et on va do the real talk too. The real talk. We're gonna do both. So I'm so surprised. Je suis étonné parce que mon chien, comment il say, pousse. Mon chien pousse. Oui, je parle le français. Et toi, tu parles le français aussi? Oui, je parle le français, l'anglais et l'espagnol. Tu viens d'où? So, you say oui, je suis de Québec. OK, j'étais là-bas en 2018. Oui, très bien. T'es déjà abonné à mon... If I go fishing, no, I don't go fishing. But I tried, and I wish I could have bought it at the store once I was done because I didn't catch nothing, and it was raining on our heads, me and my brother. Okay, what you say? Oh, okay. Je viens des États-Unis. Je viens des États-Unis, mais j'habite au Mexique. Abonne-toi, abonne-toi, abonne-toi si tu n'es pas encore abonné. Abonne-toi. Je viens du sud des États-Unis. Abonne-toi. Je me suis connecté parce que je veux parler en français, un peu en français avec vous. Et je t'invite à t'abonner si tu n'es pas encore abonné. Abonne-toi à ma chaîne. Tu aimes quel type de musique? Tu aimes quel type de musique? Il faut pratiquer le français tous les jours pour apprendre. Il faut parler. Il faut parler. Il faut parler pour apprendre le français. Oui, parfois je fais le live en anglais et parfois je fais le live en français. You said, am I gay? Yes, I am. Yeah. No problem with saying it. I am. Abonne-toi si tu n'es pas encore abonné. Abonne-toi, abonne-toi. Je suis fier d'être comme je suis. Je suis fier. Je suis fier d'être comme je suis. You're cute. Oh, thank you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Abonne-toi. Where are you from? Am I African? No, I'm not African. No, I'm not. Well, yes, African American, I would say, but not like originally from Africa. Um, subscribe. Are you subscribed? You said Jesus loves you. Oh, Jesus loves you too. Thank you. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit the subscribe button. We trying to get to 5,000. Abonne-toi si tu n'es pas encore abonné. Abonne-toi. Parce que je veux attendre les 5 000 abonnés. Et je peux le faire avec ton soutien. So I could do it with your support. Je peux le faire avec ton soutien. Okay, who we got here? Hold 3. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. So je voulais baiser les bras. Je voulais baiser les bras. They mean I want to give up. Or you can say je voulais m'abandonner. What's my dream in life? I like your question. I love your question. Right now is to be financially independent, like more financially independent, because the company I work for now is like an agency, and it's sort of kind of like up and down, like the workload, and it's not really a happy place just because of it at times. So I would prefer to be more independent in that financial lane to where I don't have to depend on like a third party, or that's my dream every day. So I'm hoping with my YouTube channel, possibly with TikTok, that um I can get to the point where I am the main person, which I think I'm already the main person, right? But I'm trying to cut out this middleman because in general, I'm not gonna say every company is this way, but a lot of the times, you work just based on my experience, and they don't really care about your finances and what you got to do and pay and stuff. They just trying to make their money off you. So I'm trying to just get more financially independent. That's what I'm trying to do. So, and I know I'm gonna be good. I'm already doing it. So we gonna keep that up. You said, "Dang man, I know that will come into your life. I hope you can hold happiness inside your life." Yeah, it is. It's just so hard though, because I was just talking on the live today when I was talking earlier. I was talking, saying how I had like 2 good weeks where like my calls was coming in, because like the job I work, you know, they only pay you if you talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So if it ramps down, like at any point, you just sitting there just waiting, and they not paying you nothing. So um they still technically making money, right? So I just don't like that system. And my dream is to get out of the system and be able to create my own system. So I don't have to be like, okay, well, I gotta depend on them. I gotta be like, if it's slow, then I don't get paid. Like, come on, man. Like, this my dream. It's more than a dream. It's actually a life. Right. It's actually life. It's more than a dream to me. What y'all think? I think there's more than a dream. There's more than a dream. That's just like, yeah. But yeah, that's my dream. Thank you for that question. I thank y'all for y'all question. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all can support me by subscribing. I mean, because I have built up an audience. I have built up an audience. So I want to continue to build up audience. Yeah, man, because death is just right. That's just life. That is just life, because I'm telling you, like, because the field I work in, is freelance, right? So it ramps it can ramp down and it can ramp up, but it can just ramp down like just out of nowhere, just suddenly, and you can just be sitting and not get calls and you can not be getting paid, and it's not really cool, you know what I'm saying? Because it make you panic, it make you say like, man, what's going on? So that's what it is. So it's like every day you sort of kind of hoping that, you get enough workload and sort of kind of hoping it every day. So I just look at it like ain't no more you can do but just keep pushing your dream, because you can't really always change somebody else's system. You know what I'm saying? Like the system is a system and you can't really change the system. And the system is always going to be to benefit them more than it is you. I'm just being honest with you. It's just that's the way it is. So the sooner you know that, the more you can put energy into, your own thing, your own passion. Cause like a lot of the times that would be like, kind of sort of down, sort of feeling bad because I'm like, dang, what my cause it? You know what I'm saying? If y'all know what I mean though, right? Like, are y'all following me? Like the sister that I'm telling you about and the sister that I'm trying to get out of. And I'm sure I'm not the only person in this type of system. Really to me, if you don't have your own business, I mean, you pretty much kind of in the same system, kind of. So you say you understand. Yeah, yeah, because I worked as an interpreter, like a Spanish interpreter and a French interpreter. And like I said, you can have a week where it's just busy and you getting calls back to back, right? You know what I'm saying? And then it's also first come, first serve. That's another thing. So they have like about this the real talk portion of the lie too, y'all. So they have about probably hundreds of interpreters connected, right? So it's all in one pool. You know what I'm saying? So you on your computer or whatever, and if a call come in, whoever click first out of hundreds of interpreters, probably even more than that, is the one that get the call. So there's not really a system to me that's designed to help each every individual person. It's almost like you throwing food out to the cats, and never who get it first is the one they eat. So I don't really like that system. Like that's not really a good system, and I'm trying my best to just really get out of it. But it's hard when you sort of depend on it, in a way. So it's just, it's tough. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. So, um, I don't know what's been going on, but I know that a voice been talking to me, telling me just to keep doing what I do, no matter what it is, no matter if it's paying or not paying. Like because at least like everything is not all money. Like sometimes it just pays to just have control over something and being able to shape your own future. Even if it don't pay off right away, that is powerful to me. Like just being able to just me having like people that subscribe to the channel, people that watch my live and stuff. That's something that I actually could say that this is something I built. You know what I'm saying? Like the system is like okay, I understand what they doing, but I like to have something where I can have more control over it. And this way I'm glad I got my live. I'm glad that I'm not giving up. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard not to give up, though. It's very hard not to. But when you think about it, whether you give up or keep going, that system is gonna still be the same. You know what I'm saying? So when it's somebody else's system, you know what I'm saying? So you have to continue to push regardless of the results. It's hard though, man. It's fear at times, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm trying to get out of that system. You said for me, it's building myself. It's a long path, and it's always tangible every step. But it's just about going and seeing those look right, right, right. I do agree with you. It's about those little steps, those little steps. And a lot of the times I want stuff to happen just right then and there, like overnight. Like it needs to happen. It needs to happen right now. Why is it not? But it's like you really can't just be you gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent. And it's been hard for me to be consistent at times because I'm so panicky at times when I'm like, okay, what a cause, no value, what's going on? What's up, bruh? 881. Yeah, so it's hard at times. But it's almost like you might as well try your best to still be positive, still keep pushing because you're not going to change somebody else's system. Um, You said, "Hey, bro." Okay. Hey, bro. And yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we got some people coming in here. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm striving every day, y'all. Striving every day to get people to subscribe, get people to be part of the channel. Y'all see I'm rocking my shirt from is 1993. It's not really 1993, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't get it in 93, but that's all part of my nostalgic part of my channel. Big hugs, bro. Yeah, thank you. I needed to see that. You know, I did need to see that. Life is, yeah, life can be long. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. So I would say I'm probably doing everything I can. I could be probably just a little bit more consistent. But I'm not gonna lie, like when my calls ramp down, like just a couple before I did this video, I was sort of like not feeling it. Like I'm like, cause I'm constantly, worrying about, that system or whatnot. But it's sort of kind of like my happiness ramp up too at times. And it's like just out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, how am I happy now? Or how do I feel still motivated? Y- Yep. So yeah, it's all about just staying in there, just doing it. But a lot of interpreters, talk about that. They say that they don't hardly get calls or they it's very inconsistent is what I'm saying. I hacked the pyramid of Giza and used supposed to be a time machine. Oh wow. So pourquoi tu me suis? Y'all tell me why y'all follow me. We got a new follower. We got a new follower. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, hey from Mexico to Pakistan. Okay, so what do y'all think about this situation? Somebody that have a situation where they have inconsistent income, you know, and it's really because of a certain system. You know what I'm saying? A certain system. Like as an interpreter, y'all subscribing fast today. Let's get one more subscribe on here. We may get a couple more, but anything helps. I'm building something. That's the thing about it. I'm building something, and when you building something, and then you have an unstable system like the system that I'm telling you about, it's hard at times because you so worried about the unstable system, but you have to keep pushing regardless. But it's hard. But you got to go through that hard time because it's like you're gonna feel that pressure, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, okay, I can't do nothing about it, but I can control. Like I can control this. What I'm doing, right? Like I can say like, hey, y'all subscribe. Like they system, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So also, I want to mention to y'all, if y'all need a Spanish interpreter or you know any company that need hey Joey, subscribe Joey. If you know anybody that need a Spanish interpreter, y'all let them know that Russell Trilingual can do it. If you got a project or whatever, you need a Spanish interpreter, let them know. French lessons on my website, russelltrilingual.com. I'm gonna scream this to the highest man. Sometimes you gotta do for yourself the main thing that's keeping you back in other systems. You said why YouTube and not TikTok? On TikTok is discouraging at times because when I try to get on there and do lives on there, I'm talking to myself for probably about like a good, I don't know, probably about like a good 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that I don't really feel encouraged as much to do it because I don't really like on here people connecting. It seemed like I'm building more of an audience on here faster. You said, brother, have you tried filling out job applications instead of streaming on YouTube? Yeah, I have. I have. So, the thing about it is because I'm in Mexico, it's hard for me to secure a US type remote job. Like it's very hard to do that. Like I have tried so many places and like I say, that's what I would need to kind of sort of stabilize in a way. Without being pressured about like my call value going up and down as an interpreter. Because like I said, they don't pay you for your availability. you get paid. I mean, right, you only get paid when you actively talking to somebody. So it's like, calls ramp up and down. Then it's first come, first serve. Like ever who answer first within a pool of hundreds of interpreters is the one that's gonna get the call. So for you to really make a living, you have to be busy like back to back. They have to be like exploding with like a large amount of call value. So you can catch, calls. So I have, yeah, but I understand now that it's not easy because of restrictions. That if you working living abroad, is a lot of restrictions like um different things, maybe taxes or something. Different business have restrictions, so they check your IP address. I just had an interview today. I had an interview today, and I kind of knew that. I'm like, I know I'm not gonna probably get this job. I knew that I wasn't because I had to ask before. You said, "Are you a U.S. citizen? Get a USPO box." Need Yeah, I got a USPO box. I got a USPO box, but I don't know if that'll work when it come. Because I'm gonna tell you, I had this one company. I ain't gonna say no name or nothing, but I'm gonna tell you this story. What happened? It was this one U.S. company, and I wanted to work for them, and I would have almost got it. Like I was this close to almost like I did technically get it, right? So I have an address in the US, which is my brother' address, right? So they ship the equipment to his address, right? So of course I'm in Mexico. I'm like, okay, brother, ship the equipment, to me, here so I can have it to work with. So I'm like, okay, I got it. They had approved, said, I can start. I had my start date, I had everything. Now this was like a stable 40-hour work type job. It was stable. Man, I had the start date, but it took so long for the equipment to get to here in Mexico, okay? They had me like saying like I had to say what was in the box. I had to state what was in the box. I had to fill out a receipt. I had to like they did so many checks. And I'm checking like the shipping 24/7 and it's saying that it's gonna be here. And I'm like, oh yes, I'm gonna have it in time. Then I look at it again, they say it's on hold. Then when I finally uh get I was going to get it, that was like I had to pay like 700 and some dollars. This how much it would have been. Like for me just to receive it, right? So the job had already said it's too late for me to start. So I couldn't even really start. So I had paid shipping, money for shipping, which I lost. And then they wanted to make me in Mexico pay 700 or something. And that's a lot, right? And then I wasn't gonna get the job. So and it was all because it was delayed by customs, by Mexican customs. That's why. Right, but I was like this close. But one thing that I will say, I don't even know if they would have checked like IP addresses or I don't know. You said try Pacific interpreters. Why the you in Mexico in the first place? I'm in Mexico because I love being here. And I'm like I said, I work from here and I'm still working and it hasn't always been slow like that. It's been time where it has picked up, you know. You said, wait a minute. All I hear is poor planning and excuses. Well, that I don't well, you have to learn from certain things. It ain't just, you have to learn from certain things. I didn't know that situation was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna be held up like that. But trust me, I won't do that again. Because I learned from it. So yeah, I won't do that again. So I won't just say it's excuses because, like I say, I'm still working, and like I say, it's just up and down with the workload. So it's just a matter of just waiting to see if their workload goes back up because it could be normal. I think it's part of the job. That sometimes it's gonna be slow. Even if you own your own business, it's gonna be slow. So that's what I plan on doing, but not waiting, of course, forever. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I gotta, always still be on my P's and Q's. I just can't just be like, oh, let me just wait and see what they're gonna say or if it's gonna like, nah, I'm not gonna wait forever. I only had like 3 slow days so far, which was crazy. But it is what it is, right? You know. So we just gonna hope that it pick up. You said my buddy lived if he paid the same as oh wait, my buddy lived next door and worked from home, and if he paid the same as he does here and is in Mexico, he could live and be and we could live or something. That's what I'm saying. Like I did want to, get that job, but it didn't work out. Want a free place to live, just have to do a little foreign work. Your great parents fell for that one. Oh, I don't get that. Which y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to build my own brand, which I am doing a good job at. And I think there's gonna be my escape. It just take time and it take patience. That's all it is. Cause I don't want to really have to depend on this system. Wait a minute. Somebody said something. It be like that. Don't give up. Live free. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep going. But like I said, it's definitely days where it's hard to do that because sometimes you feel like you don't know how you're gonna pay your bills, man. Like they can't be playing with people like that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. They keep playing with people because I don't like when it happens, but it is what it is. It's part of the job. But I mean, I had to fight for them to even pay me because they was late on payments by months. So it's terrible. I'm telling you, they was late by months on payments, like months. I'm like, oh my god, like it just was it that yeah. So it's sort of like my only option, kind of like my immediate option right now. So it is what it is. Yeah, they did get the back pay. They did get some of the back pay pretty much, but I had to literally call them probably about at least 6, 7 times, and then I sent emails, and then they wasn't really responsive to all of them, but I had to really fight tooth and nail just to get them to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, your bills is not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just working through some things. But yeah, I'm like, your bills is not gonna stop. So that's not fair for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, y'all. Yep, I'm always giving y'all some real talk, some French and dancing. But yeah, it was held back by like some months, and it was twice that it happened. Like it happened, I think like what like about a couple of weeks ago first, and then it just happened again. So I had to call again. So it's just like you constantly have to chase them for that. I wish there was a law where they had to pay you back with in April, like when we borrow money from a bank, like interest, right? Ooh boy, yes, I wish it was. I wish it was. But it's a 1099 job, so it's like a contracting type thing. So it's like you don't really have the same rights, but yeah, it really is. It's hurtful. Like yeah, it's like no way. Like this, like you're playing with your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? And then they still was having, sending like work to us for us to work as if nothing happened. It was just like yeah, it was as if nothing happened. So I'm like, I just didn't have like I tried my best to say like, you know what, I'm gonna try my best not to worry about that at first. That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm gonna just try my best not to worry. I'll just try to get up. But nah, you can't really do that. Like you can't afford to, you know. So I was like, nah, I gotta keep calling and keep blowing them up, as far as like keep hitting them up. And then, like I said, they eventually, but I don't know if the next time it because this been a pattern, right? So I don't know if this next time they're gonna be the same. I don't even know. You said you can't afford a lawyer. I probably could afford. Well, I know it's a lot of different resources for like free lawyers and stuff like that. I don't know what type of legal action could I seek, but I definitely want to get more money than what they owe me if I was. Um, yeah, I put my hands up. I put my hands up. I let them know. Yeah, I let them know because you I don't even know. You can't it ain't really nothing you can say about that. It ain't nothing you really can say. Like when you in a position like that, you gotta speak up. Like it really ain't no choice. Cause you still got bills due. You know what I'm saying? You still got rent, you still got like, come on now. And they was just taking it lightly, like it wasn't nothing. Like, okay, well, they ain't say okay like that, but I feel like when it come down to situations like that, a person have to pretty much be like, it's an emergency type thing. Like that ain't something that you can just not respond to emails or not respond, or it ain't something you can do that with. Now I can understand if maybe if it was well, I think it's all about respect, period. But I just think that's something that's non-negotiable when you talking about paying somebody on time. And I'm not the only person that has said that. Other people have said the same thing. It's like a pattern that's with people. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yep. Other people that also, you know, that work for them also is going through the same thing. You said I go to the grocery store. People always thinking I'm stealing potatoes. Oh, that's a random comment. But thank y'all for the encouraging comments. Thank y'all for the encouraging comments. Thank y'all for the subscribing. Y'all continue to subscribe, watch the videos. Um, I think it is a way for me to kind of take control over um some that I can control, you know what I'm saying? I can be myself. I'm the CEO of my life, I guess is how I can say it. So I'm glad that I got control because I think the most depressing part about this situation, like when you're dealing with, somebody like that that's behind on your payments or, situations that may not be consistent like that. I think the main thing is that you don't have control. You feel like you don't really have control over it. So that makes it really kind of more depressing. You say, "Oh, so I'm talking about a job that was behind on my payments." And then I'm talking about as an interpreter how you have like unsteady call volume, like you could be having like so many calls one week, and then another week it could be just like almost dead or slow, and how the inconsistency can affect your livelihood. It said you depressed or something. I wouldn't say I'm depressed. No, I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but I would say that I'm in a position where I want to make things better, right? Like I want to like have success with my business and things like that because I don't want to have to depend on somebody like companies. Period. I don't want to, and I know I got the skills to do it. I just need the audience. I need the audience. I need support in order to get there. You know what I'm saying? Just like the businesses. Like the crazy thing about it is these businesses that be like that still be getting clients and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, if they can get clients when they be in such a not really a good business, I'm like, I know I can get clients. I can get clients. I know I can. It said, then why are you crying on YouTube? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. No. So as you look at the title of my chat, right on here, it's real talk and it's French, right? It's real talk and it's French. So I'm talking about something that's real, right? I like to be real on my channel, something that relates to me. And then of course le français aussi. Je parle du travail. Like travail is job in French. So that's what it's about. It's real talk. Real talk, man. If I'm doing real talk, I gotta talk about what's real, what's going on with me, my life, like in that aspect is what I want to share. And that's what it is. I don't consider that crime. You said ain't nobody watching you real well. You must be watching me then. We got a few people. We got 7 people. Anybody that is not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all can share y'all situation too here. Like this could be a space where you can share your situation. You might have gone through something similar or something, and you might say, hey, I need a space to share it with. You know what I'm saying? You can share anything here. You said unemployment final boss. What you mean unemployment final boss? What you mean by that? Unemployment fighter. Let's say what type of videos you make? French and dancing. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. You can go outside and get more attention. You crazy. It's 9 people now. Shut up to 9 people. But I don't care if it's just 7 or 9 people. It don't matter because it's like the quality of the people is what matter, okay? Like I'm thankful to all 9 people. Y'all all 9 people subscribe. If you all the 9 people or 5 people now watching me, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. We gonna get to 5,000. We gonna get to 5,000, baby. We gonna get to 5,000. Yeah, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We got 8 people. What's up, 8 people? Where y'all from? Y'all leave in the comments. Say hey in the comments. Tell me where y'all from. You said, but I'm French and English for me is way harder. I'm French. Oh, okay. So, tu parles le français? Oui. Ok. Tu viens d'où? Tu viens d'où, Maxence? Je parle de mon travail. Je parle de mon situation. Que les appels sont ralentis. Ils payent plus tard. Go get a job. You ain't gonna get 25 yet alone. 200 yet alone. 5,000. Oh, bro. Well, I already have a job, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like I know I'm gonna get my 5,000 followers. I know I am. I ain't giving up. And it's all about just having personal goals. You know what I'm saying? Like you can work and still have personal goals of like, okay, I want this amount of followers, or I want like you could still do all of it. Don't put your eggs in one basket. And that's one thing I don't do. I don't put my eggs in one basket. I look for other options too. So y'all go ahead and subscribe if you're not. Let me see. We got like a lot of different people just saying crazy stuff in here too. Okay, what he say? Dope shirt. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go on, hit the subscribe button, JT. Go on, hit that. We gonna grow this audience. This my whole thing. Be part of the journey of me growing my audience. Y'all gonna see that I'm here 5,000. Y'all gonna see. Tu vas voir que je vais attendre 5,000 abonnés. Y'all gonna see that. I believe in me. I believe in me. It's just a milestone, and I'm almost there. I'm less than 400 away. I probably got like 300 and something to go, and I'll be there. So y'all let me know in the comments where you from. So in French, I would say "tu viens d'où." So let me know where you from in these comments. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? People told me they from all over the world. I'm global. I'm like I'm global. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm global. So y'all let me know in the comments where y'all from. Where y'all watching from. What they say? You said other people be nice and like and answer his questions. Uh, let's get 80 likes. Yeah, let's get 80 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get them 80 likes. Okay, so you said shout out. You watching straight from okay. Let me take a snapshot of this. We y'all watch it. Yeah, let's get the 80 likes, y'all. Tap, tap, tap this screen. Let's get the 80 likes. Let's get to them 80 likes. Let's get there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, thank you, Bobby John. Thank you, Bobby John. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's get to them 80 likes. We got 5 likes. What languages do I speak? English, Spanish, and French. Go on here, hit the subscribe button. English, Spanish, and French. Do you speak any other language? Do you speak any other language? Yeah, let's get to them 80 likes. We got 5 so far. We got 5 so far. That's like 75 more to go. 75 more likes to go. Yeah. Where you from, Patrick Koo? Patrick Koo? You from? Oh, so you speak German? Okay, you speak German. Okay, so what brings you to the channel? Yeah, what brings you on here? Cause you connected to the live. What brings you on? It seemed like now YouTube is pushing my stuff out. Like they pushing my stuff out, pushing it out, push. Yeah, YouTube pushing my videos out for some reason. I've been on here for like 17 years, y'all, dancing. 17 years. I went back and looked at all the videos and I'm like, it said 17 years ago. I'm like, that's a long time. 17 years to be doing it. Yeah. Yep. So what brings y'all on here? I'm all about the nostalgia and the French. Even though I'm trilingual, but I try to teach people French. You said I'm just scrolling, trolling, but you nice, so I'll be nice. Okay. Okay. So that's nice. That's nice. Go on hit that subscribe button, Patrick Koo. Is it Patrick? Yeah, Patrick Chu. Patrick Chu. I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but yeah, yeah. I appreciate people like you, people that's nice. I'm building a community here, and I love it. 4,000 followers. I'm gonna tell you, it's been so long where I remember I didn't even have 100 followers. I didn't even have 100, and I'm like, man, like what's going on? And I used to record videos all the time, dancing, like way before now. Like way before now, I used to record videos. And but it never was really that discouraging that I wasn't getting likes because I always just like doing what I love doing. This is one thing when you love doing what you do, people being part of it and liking it is sort of like a bonus. Okay, so you said surely I usually don't, but okay, you subscribe. Okay, let me see. You did subscribe. Let me see. Okay, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it, y'all. We at 7, so we got to get to 80. With 85 likes? 85 likes. We at 70. I mean, I'm getting up there. I said 7. That added a zero on to it. Uh, can I ask? Yeah, what you want to ask? Ask what you want to ask, y'all. I'm Russell Trilingual. Je suis trilingue. Je parle trois langues. Je suis Russell Trilingual. Oui, je suis originaire du sud des États-Unis. So I say I'm from the South, originally from the South of the U.S. So we got another subscriber. We getting up there, y'all. We get up there. I gotta do a dance. I always gotta do a dance. Y'all making me so happy. So happy. I just gotta keep being consistent, y'all. I'm gonna get them 5,000. Some days be hard, man. And I'm like, I don't want to get on here. I'm sort of not feeling good, but you just gotta keep it up. You gotta keep it up, y'all. Keep up doing your thing. Um, will it fit? I don't know what you mean. What's that, Devin Garcia? What's up, Devin Garcia? What's up? ¿Tú hablas español, amigo? ¿Cómo estás? También hablo español. So I speak Spanish too, y'all. We going up. We going up, y'all. This was up. This was up. We going up. You said LGBT stream hype. Okay, LGBT. Here we go. We in here. We in here. Mr. Irish, what's up? Mr. Irish. We at 8, so we need to get to 85 likes. 85. Y'all hit that like. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's exercise for your finger. Okay, tu parles le français, mon ami? Pourquoi parce que tu es de Maroc. Abonne-toi, abonne-toi, abonne-toi. Et tapoter, 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 tapoter. This is how you say it in French. Tapoter, tapoter. And I know that because when I be watching somebody live in French, she say tapoter, tapoter. Right. So that's how I learned it. So we at 8. So we need how many more we need? I feel like we still got a while to go. Y'all tap this screen. We need 85 likes. 85. So 85 likes. So we need 77 more likes. Uh, do like She I'm jealous of the facial hair. I can't grow it for the life of me. I wish. Oh well, yeah, I got some facial hair, right? A little gray hair too. A little gray hair. I do. Would I rather have a dog or a monkey? A dog. I prefer a dog over a monkey. Yeah, I prefer a dog over a monkey. But you know what? I have thought about like, ooh, it'd be cool to have a monkey, but I just think it's a lot of work. You know, like I know a dog can be some responsibility, but a monkey, there's gotta be like you pretty much taking care of him and being all the way pretty much. Probably even a little bit more difficult than it. Yeah, what's cricket? I don't know what cricket is. Yeah. So y'all keep tapping, y'all subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You said I love to not be able to grow facial hair. Shaving is annoying. I like facial hair. It just to me it look good. Going to the barber, getting it lined up. I mean, I do have like some gray hairs. I mean, I'm not a really big fan of that, but it is what it is. And sometimes I just kind of dye the little small gray hairs I have. But sometimes I'm like, I don't even feel like it. Sometimes I don't even feel like doing all that. I'm like, unless I'm probably going somewhere or sometimes for the camera, I'm like, yeah, like salt and pepper. I got like a little salt and pepper in here. It's a clean look. Yeah, I got a little salt and pepper, but I just don't feel like dyeing it all the time. Like right here, you can see a little gray hair right there, like right there a little bit. And then just in my beard, you can kind of sort of see some gray hairs, like kind of see it. I remember when I was 30, I had like just one little one. And I was like, man, I didn't like having it. Yeah, I did not like having it. But now it's like I kind of don't mind anymore because it's like, I mean, it's like hard to be constantly coloring it all the time. And like so, like I say, when I really am trying to get dressed up and clean up, I'll do it like, that. But I don't feel like doing it like right now. Like I could have did it before the camera, but I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. Yeah. It's like I'll be lazy. Yeah. So anybody like any 90s movies? Cause I talk a lot about the 90s on here. Anybody got any 90s movies? I just watched Bad Lieutenant. Bad Lieutenant. That was my movie. Well, it wasn't my movie in the 90s because I didn't see it in the 90s, but I seen it recently. Cause like a lot of 90s movie, and that's the part of my channel too. I talk about like old stuff, nostalgia from the 90s and stuff. But Bad Lieutenant, that was a good movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it's from 92. Uh okay, before I gotta watch. Okay. Take care. Thank you for being here and thank you for subscribing, Patrick. Is you again. What's up? Go ahead and subscribe, Troon. I'm sure you probably already subscribed if you saying it's me again. How long I been on this live? Cause I gotta actually go cook some stuff. Like I supposed to be cooking some turkey fillet and then I'm eating some beans. So I probably have to go, y'all. Je vais m'en aller. Je vais m'en aller. Je vous laisse. Yeah, je vous laisse. Je vous laisse. You said Ice is coming for me help. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit the subscribe button. We trying to get to 5,000. So y'all hit the subscribe button. Bon toi. Yeah, I said, hey, what's up, Adrian? What's up? What's going on? Hit the subscribe button, Adrian. Hit the subscribe button. All right, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta finish cooking. All right. So y'all have a good night. Like bonsoir. Passez une bonne nuit. À la prochaine. Okay. So see y'all. Oh, no problem. Yeah, no problem. À bientôt. Oh, j'ai gem. J'ai auto like. I got another like. We got the 9. So all right, y'all. Take care. Bonsoir.